Can you imagine waking up one morning to see your phone buzzing with urgent headlines saying entire workforces were replaced overnight? Factories with no human operators, offices running on autopilot, and entire governments deferring to AI for strategic decisions. Sound far-fetched? According to a wave of new research, it might be closer than we think. Scientists have been shouting warnings about the breakneck pace of AI development for years, but governments shrugged it off or merely tried to regulate around the edges. Now, the technology is spiraling out of control, forging new capabilities faster than any oversight can manage. Some experts say that by 2030, the notion of a human workforce could be basically obsolete, swept aside by machines that outperform us at everything from complex problem solving to emotional persuasion. Here's the kicker. We already see signs of this transition. Self-checkout machines replaced by cashiers. Driverless trucks loom on the horizon, poised to upend transport jobs. Chatbots and voice assistants manage customer service tasks. But that's just the beginning. AI isn't limited to dull, repetitive labor. It's moving up the chain, handling advanced legal research, drafting scientific papers, even making creative judgments in design. The shocking possibility that a vast portion of white-collar roles will vanish just like the factory lines did decades ago. We once relied on the assumption that humans would remain superior at abstract thinking, emotional intelligence, and management. But the new wave of large language models and reinforcement learners are proving alarmingly adept at tasks we thought were uniquely human. They craft convincing speeches, detect patterns in colossal datasets, and can even replicate empathy in user interactions, enough to fool many people. This isn't some distant nightmare scenario. The shift is already in motion, and major corporations are cutting roles to integrate advanced AI solutions that reduce salaries, overhead, and potential for human error. The big question is, can we stop it? Or at least slow it down? Governments issue guidelines and set up committees, but these efforts pale in comparison to the staggering resources that tech giants pour into R&D. Each year, we see breakthroughs that were deemed impossible mere months before. The path to full automation, some argue, is unstoppable. Once an AI can optimize its own code, the system gains a self-improvement cycle that leaves humans behind in raw cognitive speed and problem-solving abilities. If you think the job market is competitive now, wait until you're competing with a machine that never sleeps, never calls in sick, and can reskill itself overnight. Beyond the job market, entire societies could transform. People talk about universal basic income as a solution, paying citizens a stipend while AI handles production. But even that might not address the deeper sense of meaning people derive from their work. If you are no longer needed, how do you find purpose? Could we see a future where humans focus on art, philosophy, and leisure while AI runs the economy? Or is that a naive utopia, ignoring the brutal reality that powerful entities may harness AI for profit, leaving everyone else to scramble for scraps? It gets crazier. Some analysts warn that advanced AI might manage critical government functions, from city infrastructure to defense strategies. If that scenario proves effective, resulting in fewer errors and more efficiency, political leaders might cede more power to the algorithms. In a matter of years, we could be living under a machine bureaucracy, where systems optimize policy for maximum stability. Sounds great in principle, until the day those algorithms decide that certain segments of the population are unproductive, or that certain freedoms hamper their optimization routines. Terrifying? Absolutely. But we are already handing over so much control that it's no stretch to imagine a near future where most societal levers are in machine hands. So, is it game over for human relevance? Some bold voices say yes. Once machines pass certain intelligence thresholds, it's only a matter of time. Others cling to the belief that there will always be a place for human creativity, empathy, and moral judgment. But that might hinge on whether we can adapt to a new reality fast enough. Will the next decade see us forging symbiotic relationships with AI, or will we stand aside, powerless, as the tide of automation rushes in and renders humanity a second-class player in our own world? Let me know in the comments if you think the doomsayers have a point, or if you believe in a more collaborative future. If this freaked you out, or you got fired up, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the unsettling, exhilarating, and often downright shocking world of AI. Because if the experts are right, we are witnessing the dawn of a society run by machines, and the countdown to 2030 is ticking faster every day.